they just buffed the Dark Flare field upgrade. So today we're going in-game and going to the highest round we can and seeing just how useful it really is. All while using the brand new Krieg C assault rifle. Alright, Season 1 is officially here for Black Ops 6 and it has some pretty weird changes. There's a lot of really good changes, lots of really positive changes. I'm really excited to see how good this Dark Flare is, and they buffed like the HE1 launcher or something. However, they also supposedly buffed all of the assault rifles, but they definitely did not. Additionally, something that I noticed in my kind of walkthroughs of the directed mode that I didn't quite say at the time was that they actually kind of nerfed or changed or accidentally broke reloading while sprinting. I believe you oh, gobblegum. Okay, I'm so used to writing those things down. I've got like PTSD whenever that comes up. But I don't believe you can oh, well, did they? Maybe it was reloading as you, well, no, okay. I guess you can reload while sprint. You feel really slow still. Did they come out with a hotfix just now? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like you can't sprint. Maybe you were reloading while you were tack sprinting beforehand. Something about reloading and sprinting felt really weird, but I gotta check Twitter real quick. Well, nothing on Twitter about it, no changes or anything. I mean, I guess it does slow you down pretty good still. It does feel really, really slow. It feels pretty bad, honestly. Like, it felt really good when the game first came out, but like sprinting by and then reloading, like you slow down so much. It's actually terrible. Additionally, they said that they buffed, oh yeah, that's bad. Oh boy, did you see that? I like tried sprinting way before and I couldn't. They claimed to have buffed all of the assault rifles, but after doing like hours of testing, trying to bring this assault rifle to max, trying to do this to that and using all of them, all of the numbers that they put in the patch notes yesterday are completely wrong. I mean, I guess, you know, some of them will have the critical damage right, but then the base damage wrong. It's so weird. It is so bizarre. Oh, this reload thing, this sprint thing, horrible. Treyarch, you gotta change that like yesterday, bro. That's terrible. I mean, high rounds were really bad before. I can't imagine what they're gonna be like now. So I was planning on doing like a huge like assault rifle like overview of everything that they changed, but because they seem to be bugged right now along with this stupid sprint thing, we're just gonna be using this Krieg C here and just seeing how good it is. Now, luckily there were still other positive changes. Like I said, this Dark Flare I'm really excited about. They altered the Mangler on Liberty Falls here, so that way the first Mangler that you shoot its arm cannon off will always drop its arm cannon. However, I was right in my theory that the first Mangler that spawns in will always drop its arm cannon. That was the way it used to work, so I feel pretty happy about that because every time I did this quest, every time I did this Easter egg, the first Mangler I would see, I would shoot its arm cannon off and be like, oh hey, I need your arm cannon, and hey, lo and behold, that's how it worked. So good design there, Treyarch. And luckily, I should say luckily, both the assault rifle damage as well as this weird sprint thing that you just can't sprint while reloading or tack sprint, like look at that delay, it's so terrible. It seems as though that is a bug. It seems as though there's a community manager reaching out to, I think it was Freckleston, crazy good speedrunner, mentioned this and looking for some hidden changes, and the community manager at Treyarch was like, what are you talking about? And so they kind of were investigating that. So hopefully we get some little hot fix here coming up soon, maybe today, tomorrow, sometime. I hope so. Oh, the fun of new patches and updates and stealth nerfs and stealth buffs and all this fun stuff. You could still like slide during a reload. Like if you're reloading, it's still like slide. It just feels really bad. And we get the end of the round dumble points. Isn't that lovely? All right, that is quite okay. We'll go over here, get our free bonus points, and we should have enough to pack a punch now. And supposedly, again, hard to test this out concretely, but people are saying like sprint speeds are reduced and reload speeds were overall reduced, which again might just be a bug with, I don't know, maybe something weird happened with this update with all of the weapons and the movement. On the bright side of everything, the directed mode is awesome. Not just awesome because, you know, you can like cheese camos through it and have infinite rounds and all that fun stuff, but it's also good because it's just a stinking good mode. It's great to get people's foot in the door if you don't want to do Easter eggs, don't feel like doing Easter eggs, or you're afraid to do Easter eggs. It is a great mode mode for that. Not only do they walk you through everything, but the round is obviously capped at round 15. It will not get more difficult than round 15, and they disabled super sprinters in the Liberty Falls final encounter, as well as everything in Terminus, like there's no super sprinters in there. But they also, I believe, made Patient 13 a little bit more susceptible to weapons, or that could just be the fact that, you know, it was round 15. But overall, if you have been wondering, if you've been curious about Easter eggs, try the directed mode. It actually is a really good place to start. Especially once you do it, you can realize that Easter eggs really aren't all that difficult, and you could just try it in the map for normal. And then once you do it in the regular map, you could take advantage of all these fun little side Easter eggs like, oh, I missed it. Fun little side Easter eggs like this little guy that we're gonna get up here for a free rare tool. All right, we got a Semtex here. I really hope this hits here. I'm really bad at throwing Semtexes. I got really good at frags, but I think we got it. Yeah, very good. Oh, we got enough for double pack-a-punch. Let's go ahead and do that now. There's our free rare ether tool, upgrading that right away. Very good. Already doing so much damage, but we have enough salvage to get it all the way up to a purple rarity. So why not? Let's do it. Awesome. Very good. Making good progress. Now we can make our way down to Liberty Lanes here, and actually we should probably go get Jug next. I gotta say, round 12 and we still don't have our first Dark Flare yet, which really isn't out of the ordinary for Black Ops 6. I do really love how a lot of these things are a little bit more difficult to get. Like zombies don't drop that many pieces of equipment anymore. Field upgrades take longer to recharge, and they're not like, you know, we don't have Frost Blast or Ring of Fire or Tesla Storm to really get us out of bad situations. So I really do like the accountability that this game has against its players. I think that's very needed in video games. But it does still give us things like decoys and Casimirs, and you're still able to get that powerful. You just gotta earn it a little bit more, which I think is really the perfect balance here. Oh, see, I think that was the first time I actually shot off the Mangler cannon. Look at that. That's so good. That's such a good change. All right, I definitely do feel pretty slow, so we're gonna get stamina up here because I actually unlocked the final stamina augment, which lets you move faster while aiming down sights, and my oh my, I gotta say, it feels really good. The like underrated augment for sure, no one's talking about. This strafe speed stalker, I think it's called, just like multiplayer. It feels so good. Super great for camo grinding. You could just sit here like you were walking so fast. You could just shoot the horde, train around the horde. Oh, it's wonderful. And of course, I almost forgot, we need to do some trials here. And so far, of course, I know it's just round 14 and we have double pack-a-punch and epic rarity, but so far this Krig is doing pretty good. I'm just curious to see how it's going to handle the 30s and 40s, especially with all the manglers. And we got elemental pop. Oh, but I don't want that yet. I want to test all the damage and stuff, so I'm avoiding elemental pop and Deadshot this round. Aha, here we go. Oh, round 15 and we get an abomination instead of round 16. Very interesting. But they did fix the thing where if you're in here, then you don't get the abomination, or it stays out there, can't spawn in here. So you're gonna have to deal with abominations now if you want to train in here, which honestly should be just fine because, you know, part of the game and all that. But honestly, round 15 abomination, not too big of a deal. And it even dropped us a chopper gunner. How thoughtful. Is it just me, or did we all of a sudden get a lot of salvage? Something that I don't think a lot of people know is that just like in Cold War, you do get a salvage bonus after every round milestone, which round milestones are every 5 rounds starting at round 10. So you complete round 10, that's a round milestone. At the beginning of round 11, you'll get awarded some salvage. All right, I think, well, we finally got our first Dark Flare here. I barely noticed. So I want to get all of the zombies kind of lined up here, and I kind of want to save this Mangler. So let's group all these zombies up over here, and then I want to run a nice long line for them so that way I can get them all. Oh, that's beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and do this Dark Flare and see how good it is. Oh my goodness, that, wow, no one's getting to me, and that killed that Mangler. Oh, wow, that killed that whole horde. That is like exactly how I thought that should work. They increased its base damage, which is awesome. Oh, and of course we get a free field upgrade here. Very cool. All right, let's see how it works on all of these parasites here, these vermin. Let's go ahead and take all of these guys out. Look at that. That is so good. Wow. That is probably going to work pretty well as a panic kind of get out jail free card I know we were just talking about. Oh, of course we have stamina up here. Boo. Hey, we just got a gum. Oh, I just thought. So they finally updated. They gave us an update where if you look here, we have a match time right now. So we can use that 22 minutes right there. And when we get our next gobblegum, we'll take a look and we'll see about how many minutes have passed. And on that note, I have gotten a lot of comments. By the way, thank you all so much for the amazing support on all of the videos lately. You guys are killing it. But a lot of people are saying, Donuts, this is actually a pretty easy, like in reference to my gobblegum theory. If you don't know, I have a gobblegum theory that you earn a gobblegum every like 20 to 25 minutes. People are saying, Donuts, this is a really easy theory to test. You know, these high round players that are going all the way to round whatever, if the rounds start taking about 20 minutes, they should be getting one every round. And I was like, that's a genius theory. And I might make a video on this, but actually I've been watching Insomnia Virus for quite some time now, but he is currently on round 800 and whatever. For the past couple days, he's been on the 800s rounds, which are taking about 15-20 minutes or so. And spoiler alert, he is earning gums nearly every single round. Every once in a while, like 1 out of every like 3 or 4 rounds, he won't get one, but it's very consistently nearly every single round. So to me, that all but seals the theory that it's just time-based. Maybe there's an XP check just to make sure you're not like AFKing anything. But we got some really good little scientists here in the community. It's really awesome to see everybody engaged and thinking about what this could be or what these numbers mean. It's really awesome. But anyway, it's currently round 20 here, and we are nearly at, what is that, exit strategy? I'll take an exit strategy. We are nearly at legendary rarity, and we're gonna get legendary rarity probably this round here, because we're certainly gonna get 3 more salvage drops here, which if I were running a suppressor I would expect, but the fact that I'm just running just a naked gun here kind of tells me that, like, just maybe they might have buffed the salvage drop rates, or they're giving you more salvage for completing a round milestone here, which we will get to check here at the end of round 20. And you know what? I think it's about time to get some speed cola here. Oh, of course, now you're shooting me. There you go. Wow, this gun does a lot of damage. That's crazy. All right, so let's pick up this salvage here. I'm actually going to pick up this mutant injection. All right, so we've got 5350 salvage here. Let's see how much bonus we get now. We got 300 bonus salvage. Okay, 300 bonus salvage on round 21. Honestly, that doesn't seem too crazy. That seems pretty normal. But again, I'll have to look at old footage and see if that's buffed in any way, or I'm just being really good with salvage this game. I don't know. Might be because we did the little head Easter egg thing. Who knows? I just feel like we're triple pack a punch legendary on round 21 already. That's pretty nuts. I've noticed the SAM trials tend to despawn. Like we were just here last round, but I think it despawns really quickly now. But then again, I know when a new update comes out, sometimes you get in your own head and you're like, oh my goodness, this is different, this is different, this is different, when in all actuality, it's not all that different. But luckily, since we are max gun level here, we should be able to get some pretty good damage numbers to see just how powerful this gun really is. So I'm gonna take a look at the damage numbers here. Let's take out this Mangler first. Mangler's always getting in the way. So shooting at their heads for criticals, it looks like 4512 is our biggest number there. Yeah, 4512. I don't have Deadshot on, so that's just pure. I don't got any attachments on the Krig, so 4,512 is just our base damage, at least critical damage. Body shot damage looks like it's gonna be about, I think I saw 960 in there somewhere. Where is that? Ooh, yeah, it looks like 960. I know that it seems to me there's a lot of like arm and neck multipliers, but 960 or 864 are the two numbers that I'm seeing most consistently here. And for armored zombies, it looks like, oh, 624, 622, yeah, 624 maybe as like the max. Yeah, 960 looks like it's a body modifier. Ooh, Gobblegum. Okay, so that's been about 8 minutes since the last Gobblegum, so maybe I'm like offset on my little pattern here. Yep, it looks like 960 really is the base damage there. Okay, so very good. Now, 4512 is actually a pretty good critical kill multiplier there. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's a pretty good, oh man, are you kidding me? I have no ammo. Gonna try to maybe use my C4 here, maybe our dark flare. Let's go ahead and, whoo, there you go. Come on. Nice, beautiful way to save on ammo, donuts. And then another mangler cannon. Sweet. However, this Krig seems to have a little bit lower of a rate of fire. It's not, I mean, it's not slow, but it's definitely not super fast. I did finally also unlock the augment for speed cola that gives me the classic formula, which makes speed cola reload your weapon really fast. So that's really good. I think before, you know, thinking about it now and actually playing the game a little bit, I remember being able to tack sprint and reload at the same time. It feels like we can sprint and reload at the same time. Maybe, but I remember being able to tack sprint and reload at the same time. Ooh, you know what? So we've got a good group of zombies here. We've got a full-blown abomination here. We've got to test dark flare, right? Don't we got to test dark flare? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's get you. Let's get you guys. Okay, that killed the zombies. It looks like it's not doing much at all to the abomination. Okay, alrighty then. That's all cool. This Krig is doing a lot against this abomination. And just like that, he's gone. Wow, that's nuts. I'm also sort of holding my breath here for the 30s and 40s, hoping that they might have nerfed the mangler spawn rate. They didn't mention it on the patch notes, but I mean, one can hold out hope, right? But I suppose we should probably get tier 3 armor since we don't really need that many more perks. If we're not getting Deadshot and Elemental Pop because we want to do some weapon testing, we're going to go ahead and grab some of this. But man, we were already back up to 5,000 salvage again in just like 5 rounds. That, I swear, I'm going to look at my footage and see if that's different because man, oh man, that feels like it's really fast. We're going to go ahead and grab these perks here. Because like I said, right now, this Krig is doing quite a bit of damage. It's actually doing a lot of good damage. But as we all know, there seems to be that invisible wall that everybody hits around 30, 35, 40. Man, oh man, I hate this reload thing, man. And I guess with all this salvage, I'm gonna rank up my knife here. Maybe I'll even put on some napalm burst on it, try to take out these manglers, and we'll go ahead and start pack-a-punching it. And remember, this is the base damage here of the Krig. I don't have any barrel on that does more headshot damage. Don't have Deadshot, which does more headshot damage. So this is actually looking pretty good. Ooh, this is actually gonna be a really good dark flare. Oh, we have an abomination. Why do we got abomination? Come on, get on out of here. Get on out of here. I want to use this dark flare. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Dark flare, let's go. Oh yeah, this is the way to go. You guys need to use dark flare now. It's finally like viable. It's not overpowered, like you still gotta aim it. Ooh, we need to go switch our augments to the sphere thing. That would be really cool. And you know what? I've noticed a lot more max ammos today when I'm low on ammo. I don't know if that's just, again, new update. Your brain starts making connections. I remember all year last year, everyone was like, donuts, they made tier 3 so much harder. Donuts, they buffed the zombies in the dark ether. And every season I was like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. It's the same as it's always been. So that's just what I'm trying to differentiate right now. The thing is, Black Ops 6 is just still so new. It's hard to remember what's actually supposed to be there or not. But again, look at the, like, for example, these abominations. Do they got less health, or is it just because we're not sitting here on round 30 or 40 yet? I am such an idiot. I activated this SAM trial thinking it was one of these dark ether field traps. It was a field upgrade. So this is perfect for what we're doing here. We got to get some kills to charge up our field upgrade again. There you go. Oh yeah, it definitely feels like you would want it to feel. That is really, really cool. I think Dark Flare might be my go-to now. And especially if you're training them up like this, the thing about Dark Flare, the thing that makes it good, is that it has complete bullet penetration, basically. Like, it's gonna go through all of the zombies, it's gonna go through all of the enemies. It's almost like the front of the, like the ACV contract from Modern Warfare 3, the front of that beam that just killed zombies. That's kind of what that is in your pocket. So that's actually kind of a cool little in-universe thing. That'll be my headcanon from now on. Did we get anything good? Hey, we got a chopper gunner. Very nice. Oh boy, the SAM trial here is gonna be crazy. Round 30 in the church, but I think, and we need to stand still, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna use my dark flare. I'm gonna get these guys all cornered up here, nice and lined up, just like so. and then I will stand still right like this. Oh, come on, Dark Flare. Come on, Dark Flare. Let's go. That is so much better than what it was before. That is so much better. That is night and day. Again, not incredibly overpowered, nothing too crazy, but man, oh man, that is so much better. And this might actually be a really good opportunity to talk about the high rounds here. I'm probably going to make a dedicated video one of these days about them, but a lot of people are saying, oh my goodness, the damage drop off is too much. Weapons don't deal any damage. We need weapons that deal more damage. But I think there's something else going on, especially when talking about like rounds 30 up. Rounds 30 up, you can see when we're at round 30, you could see like a fully upgraded weapon here. Like these zombies are a 2 or 3 shot to the head. Like that is still good damage. That's still like a gray weapon on round 2 or 3 or something, you know, like that's very good damage. That's very normal. However, what makes it feel so terrible is this armor. That's why manglers feel terrible to kill. That's why after a certain round, the zombies feel terrible to kill. You get an excess of those blue numbers. Look at how many blue numbers are in there. Another abomination. Oh no. Let's get some ammo here. There we go. But you see that number there, that looks like we're doing what, like 624. Okay, I actually need that number. That's actually pretty good. 624 damage max to an armor plate versus our 4,500 damage to the head. That's a huge stinking difference. That's like almost 8 times less damage to armor than we're doing to the critical headshots, basically. And honestly, I really think that's the main culprit behind high rounds feeling really terrible, as well as the mangler spam. The mangler spam is ridiculous. Now, it is worth mentioning that armor does break eventually, so it's not like all of the zombie is taking 600 damage or whatever. Like you eventually break it after a while, but more hit points is more hit points no matter how you slice it, you know? And like even the mangler here, when you shoot its head, like it's still doing a decent amount of damage. Like that really wasn't that bad of a damage except for its helmet. So I think an appropriate kind of update for high rounds to make all weapons more viable, if that's what we really want. I think we need to decrease the manglers, of course, but I think we also just need to decrease the amount of armored zombies that we have, so that way our damage isn't being mitigated every other zombie. So I think like most of these guys don't have helmets and they might kind of be weakened here, but like that's good damage for like round 30. That's pretty good. Oh, and that's new. That little highest round icon right there, that was actually, I think that was at Call of Duty Next, but just never made it to the full game until right now, which is pretty awesome. So I just got a Twitter notification from Treyarch, not like directly, but you know, I follow them on Twitter. They are investigating the reload speed thing. All right, let's go. That is a huge W. Now, I don't think they've mentioned anything about the assault rifle, different numbers or anything, so I don't know if they're aware of that yet, but we'll see, we'll see. Unfortunately, it seems like the mangler spam past round 30 is still as awful as it always has been. Like really, I mean, 3 is not so bad, but I just know it's gonna get worse. Like the thing about it to me is that like it just makes the game not worth playing after a certain while, and that hasn't been true for high rounds and zombies for like years. Because look at all of the blue numbers in here. Like it's just boom, your damage doesn't matter, boom, your damage doesn't matter. Like it's crazy how much damage they're just eating because of stupid armor. Oh, it's terrible. Look at that, terrible. But we do have another flare saved up here, so let's go ahead, run in a nice straight line back here, get them all lined up, and then shink, just like that. Oh yeah, I really thought this would be like the Ring of Fire replacement, you know? Like instead of Ring of Fire getting every single weapon better, they put in a very specific type of weapon to get you out of that situation, and I think that fits the role perfectly. You know, we have some defensive stuff, we have some tactical stuff, healing aura, energy mine, you know. This feels like that offensive field upgrade, which we've been so sorely missing. Also, I'm gonna make a prediction based on our match timer here. I'm gonna predict either this round or next, we are gonna get a Gobblegum spin. Based on my prediction, I'm just guessing. Hey, what did I say? What did I say? Next round, let's go. I'm telling you, and it's been about 24 minutes. Oh boy, it's all but confirmed at this point. Seriously, it's all but confirmed at this point. Energy mine boost. Oh man, yeah, I didn't do so well on that one. These manglers are crazy. Look, we've got 1, 2, 3 on the field right now. I've killed like 3 or 4 of them. That's nuts. We're gonna see if my knife here triple pack a punch. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see if my knife can handle them. Okay. That's not too bad if we ignite them. Okay, boom, there you go. All right, and maybe you again. Okay, that's not so bad. That's a decent strategy. Obviously, getting close to a mangler ain't the smartest thing in the world. Oh no, boop. Oh no, boop. There you go. I mean, I guess that's a strategy here. Come on, Mr. Mangler. Boop. There you go. Oh, and thank you for the free field upgrade. I appreciate it. Hey, I think we just reached Master Prestige. Let's go. I'm glad this little trick still works with the vermin here, even though it still leaves like a crazy pile. Oh my goodness, that looks so bad. So I do think I've got enough footage of this base Krig here. I think what I'm gonna do now is I think I am gonna go get Elemental Pop and Deadshot from the Wonder Fizz machine up here, just to see what it does. Hopefully it helps it out a little bit, because Deadshot should be able to take out the Manglers a little bit better, or it should be able to take out the armor a little bit better. And then obviously with the increase to the headshot damage, that should help kill zombies even faster. Oh boy, no armor. Oh, we got all of these guys. Come on, Dark Flare. I don't think this is a good use of Dark Flare. I don't think this is a good use of Dark Flare. They're not all lined up. Go, go, go. Slow down, Mangler. Slow down, Mangler. Go. Oh, wow. That legit probably just saved my life. That was awesome. And we got another one right there. We got armor. Hit this up. Go again. Go. Stop. Go. Dude, Dark Flare. Dark Flare is the way to go now. It's 1000% the way to go. Oh, get that Mangler. Oh, another Mangler. Oh my goodness, I can't go in there. There's too many stinking Manglers. Good thing about Manglers though is that you need to buy ammo a lot less frequently in the high rounds. But let's see here. We've got some armored zombies. Okay, 622. Actually, I think I broke that. 624, 624. So, you know, that looks, I mean, a little bit better with Deadshot, but still 600 versus, you know, what, 5,211. Like, I'm telling you, armored zombies are the problem, man. It's the armored zombies. Well, I'm actually gonna pop this Arsenal Accelerator here in the hopes that we actually get to charge our Dark Flare up one final time, because I think we should be able to exfil with just Dark Flare, or at least the help Dark Flare with the, you know, regular zombies. I'm sure with the Abomination we'll need we'll need to use like a mutant injection or a regular gun here. Oh boy, speaking of, get out of here, get out of here. All right, wait a minute. Did that lethal not count? Did that using grenades doesn't charge up your field upgrade? How did I not know this? You have to use your gun that doesn't do any damage in the high rounds? Oh my goodness. Look at all of the armor. That's just stopping all of the damage that we got. How sad. Let's see, vending machine, do you got anything good for me? Okay, not so much. Ooh, Napalm Burst, that's actually pretty good. Well, we finally got our Dark Flare, but I think our exfil went away here. Luckily, we have an exit strategy. Mwahaha. This is the first time I've used an exit strategy. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I think it's just an exfil, right? Yeah, this is crazy useful. This is awesome. Oh, what? There's a Mangler now? What in the world? Since when is there a Mangler in these things? That's terrible. We're gonna try to get this Abomination down a little bit. We're gonna use our Dark Flare here because it's so good, and that should actually take care of more Manglers. What is this? Because that's really 3 Manglers on an exfil? Do they want you just to use kill streaks now? Oh, come on, 45 seconds, 30 zombies. We could do it, Boop, boop. Just focus. Yeah, you've got Napalm Burst, you got this, you've got tons of armored zombies that just don't want to die. That's great. Let's get that Abomination through there, get those crits in there. Oh, that Abomination is so close. Come on, donuts. Yep, there you go. Napalm Burst. Let's go. Firebombs activating. Let's go. All right, I think we could do it. We just gotta get this Abomination to die here. I don't think we can do it. I think we failed. That is absolutely absurd that we can't use. Oh, we got the Abomination, but nope, it's too late, because, you know, I think that is a beautiful example of what I mean by the guns deal enough damage, right? Everyone's using the wrong verbiage. The guns deal enough damage. It's just the armored zombies are just ridiculous. Dark Flare though. Dark Flare, incredible. It's gonna be the one that I run the most now. I can't wait to try it with all of the different augments. And we are here for Prestige 4. Let's go. And we are probably oh so close here. Yeah, look at that. We are 300 headshots away from our Purple Tiger. And then we've got some special, and we've got all of these guys going. Okay, we're almost gold on this Krig. So Dark Flare is awesome. The Krig C is as good as, well, any other assault rifle. Treyarch is gonna fix the reloading and sprinting bug that's happening. Lots of good things to be excited about. Hopefully they rebalance to high rounds like we want them to. And we have a directed mode, which is incredible for not only just getting people into the actual Easter eggs and main quests, but also really good for camo grinding. In fact, it's probably the next best thing to camo grind. If you want to know exactly what I mean by that, be sure to check out this video and stay beautiful.